Alright, it's now Thursday morning, day 6. I think it's day 6. And we're headed to Clearwater Beach, then out to probably a raw vegan place for lunch. And then hopefully the river walk in downtown Tampa. And a few other things. Let's see if we slow down without slamming on the brakes. I feel like we're going to slow down. Oh, well, yeah, it's better than it has been. But we're also not in real aggressive traffic. It seems like when we're in more aggressive driving traffic, it will jab at the brakes more when it's slowing down.
I don't see any new videos on Facebook.
There you are talking with Mrs. Campbell. At some point, we'll be talking with. There you are. This is what I do. I'll lower the speed myself if I need. That's my new technique, I think. I think I mentioned this earlier in one of the videos I made. I adjust the speed myself without having to tap the brake and override the system. Because once you tap the brake, it turns off the autopilot. We're getting close to the beach.
In 3.7 miles, you'll arrive at Clearwater Beach.
So sometimes there's a delayed reaction in braking, and then it's another delayed reaction in accelerating back up the speed. It's like it starts to become really cautious, overly cautious. There's a long street view of where we're going. Whoa! Road shifted there. Alright, we're crossing the bridge now to the beach. It says speed limit 45. I know I saw it. Autopilot's not making up. These guys are just going really slow. There's the beach out there. And over there, we're gonna end up walking to the right over there, over to the Kalidesi Island Preserve to stay away from all the development and things. I wonder if I can change lanes here. Is it gonna let me? No. I'll have to turn autopilot off for a second because I'm not on the highway. Wait for it to reset. What? No. There.
You'll arrive.
This is the northern end of the downtown part. Shells in the concrete?
Yeah, seashells.
Oh yeah.
Fine green sand.
It's kind of cold. The sand that touches my feet anyway.
Yeah, it is cold.
This kind of looks like Siesta Key Beach right here. It is deep, flat, and really white sand. So this is what we missed out by not seeing Siesta Key. Look at that thing. Look at that big, heavy equipment. Like, what are they doing? Are they grooming the beach or something?
I guess so. Like at a golf course. And then making it manicured.
Is that what? Because like it's towing something, pulling something behind. Yeah, this looks like Siesta Key, right? I mean, just this part right here, because it's so wide.
Yeah.
It's wider though at Siesta Key.
I cannot agree or disagree because I have never seen Siesta Key Beach.
Yeah.
Looks like we're crossing the Sahara.
Yeah, it's not like this when you get down to the Caldesi, whatever. It's not this wide down there. I mean, until you get near the end, I think where the water is an inlet. But on the main part where it's just regular beach, it's not this wide. You see any? Oh, okay, right at the water. Little shells. Very little. One foot. It's got two. Yeah, it's just hopping. Just showing off. Balancing. Are they just waiting for me to feed them? Like, are they used to people? You think you'll break that?
Yes.
You'll break this and not the giant shell that you bought?
Uh-huh.
Let me zoom in a little bit.
I might break both.
Talking?
Mike, I lost my home. I'm homeless.
Oh no.
Hurricane Irma took my home. It was gone.
A sea plant?
Yeah.
It's not alive, it's not an animal. It's a plant.
It's not an animal. Looks like your salad for lunch.
Yeah, I did. Beach pothole.
Hitler took things a little too far too.
It's pushing all the water in. Seminole Heights because of that. Actually, not that after last night. For every morning. Alright, we finished up at the beach and we're headed to Rockstar for lunch. Rawkstar. There's 2 locations, but we're going to the one in Oldsmar. It's actually closer to where we're going. I think that's the original location. So hopefully we'll be there in about 13 minutes, right at 11 o'clock when they open. And hopefully the hours are right, unlike some of the restaurants we found that they're not open certain days of the week. There's, I think it's Tampa Bay out there.
Yeah, I was
something.
wondering how we were going to get back to the mainland since we didn't go across that bridge again.
Yeah,
We went north, right?
we're looping around. Alright, we're at Rockstar Cafe. I think everything here says 100% organic, gluten-free. I think it's raw too. So this is, wait, the one, Sanibel Sprout, was that all raw? That was, some of that was cooked, right?
We didn't go, so I don't know.
No, Sanibel Sprout.
Oh, yeah. No, your lasagna was raw. My sandwich had cooked tempeh.
Okay, so this is going to be a little more natural than that because it's all raw. You might need another cup anyway, right?
Hi, how are you today?
Hey, is this a donut you have here?
It's our breakfast donut. It
Okay.
has currants and flaxseed. It has a popular one. I do have a to-go menu.
Those are our hickory fries.
Oh, cool. Okay.
My community host defense. And did you want something else, Chia? This one is a jacked up powerhouse. So you started out with a powerhouse, but this gentleman added spirulina, goji berries, my community host defense, which is a tincture of 17 different kinds of.
The
And
nugget,
actually, I don't
nugget
even know
from
why
the
they call it
special.
a cheese. It's olive oil and chili pepper and salt. So it's not really like a
Good.
cheese.
That's after.
Yeah, that's after I blend it for 2
It's the
seconds.
same thing. It's just
Simple.
you just blended.
There you
All
go.
right, give it a taste. Let's see how it is.
Oh, wow. It's a lot like a latte.
Yeah. It's sweet enough? Is it sweet enough?
Yeah, it's sweet enough. Thank you.
It doesn't have any grains or gluten. This is a
Yeah, very nice.
and that's shown open face, so you can just kind of take this part
Right.
and just flip it over.
Right.
All right, enjoy.
All right, thanks.
Is your coffee sweet enough? Yeah. All right.
All right, so what do you think?
The rocketti doesn't taste like spaghetti, but
No?
it tastes healthy.
there we go. Figured it out. Whoa, palm frond in the way. Alright, I have to turn this off. Alright, we're walking on the Bayshore Trail from my brother's house on the west side of downtown, and we're heading toward that Tampa Convention Center, which is straight ahead that way, to the Riverwalk. And we're gonna walk along the river. It's a place in downtown Tampa where you can get on a greenway trail and not have to cross any streets or anything, right in the middle of downtown for a couple of miles in each direction, and it passes by all the places you want to go, basically downtown. They're all along the Riverwalk. Okay, we're just about in downtown now, and this is the Gasparilla pirate ship, I think. It's what they use for the Gasparilla festival they have every year. Well, it's always here, I think, the ship is, but then they decorate it and everybody's having a parade and everybody's dressed up. I don't know when that is. It's only once a year though.
It's powerful enough to lift up your car.
It's gotta be powerful enough to lift up a bridge.
It is.
How much power does it have?
The numbers are.
You said this is powerful enough to lift.
That will lift up your car. If you hook that up to a bumper jack, it will lift your car. It takes two to lift this drawbridge, so it's kind of scary. So, does the circus come to the convention center?
I don't know.
The Ringling Brothers?
The vegan circus. The bar. Alright, this helicopter keeps flying overhead. At first we thought it was going to the hospital with a patient. Then maybe I thought it was a news chopper, but it looks like it's just flying around.
I think it's target practice.
Oh, really? Alright, this is where they had the Veg Fest in this park here. Tampa Bay Veg Fest. And that's the hockey arena. They have some shade here, finally. This is a kind of a narrow, long park. Do you see any?
No. Why would they be in here? Is this the river?
I guess. Yeah, it is. Anywhere, I think anywhere along water, they could be anywhere.
I've been looking and I haven't seen one all day.
There's the history museum and the end of this part of the Riverwalk where it's actually right along the water. Never? Well, like that. What is all this? Yeah, it's different things.
Majors.
USF. Okay, University of South Florida. More we go. Up there. I don't know what the other ones are. Regions, that's a bank. That one right there, Regions. The Florida Bank. Oh. Looks like there's an ice rink up here. We're not going to go that far. I'm tired of being in the sun, so we're going to head back. Back out this way, right? Let's go. Get in some shade. Hashtag bench. Yeah. Hospital shop. Found a shell on the beach.
It even comes with sand.
Except we're not on the beach. We're on Bay Shore. They have shell mulch. And look at the house. It says Go Bolts right on the front.
Yeah.
Is that like a really expensive house? Is it? This is what we need now. This is it. Hey Tessie. Hey Tessie. Tessie. Hey Tessie. Hey.
Great,
Oh, thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
I think Andy meant, how was the experience with your parents?